Bulldogs are in the top 10 in the ESPNU recruiting rankings. They were able to pull Isaiah Crowell, a running back from Carver High School in Columbus. Crowell, our #1 rated running back, is an explosive type of guy in the mold of a Trent Richardson at Alabama. Perhaps, though, the most elusive maneuver he's pulled in his entire career came when he announced that he was going to Georgia, and as we were joined by the head coach of the Bulldogs, Mark Richt. Mark, I'm sure you saw it. What did you think about Isaiah pulling out a live Bulldog when he decided he'd go to Athens?
I thought it was awesome. I thought it was awesome. I mean,
can he keep that dog in his room?
I guarantee you Uga would be proud.
Can he keep that dog in his room when he gets to Athens?
We might be able to make an exception, but it's kind of tough to keep dogs on the campus. I don't think that's part of the deal. But I tell you what, that was a beautiful bulldog and a beautiful smile on a fantastic football player and fantastic person.
When you look at him, Mark, and you see the type of talent he has, how do you expect him to contribute next fall in Athens?
Heavily. I expect him to come right in and compete right away, and I wouldn't be shocked to see him running that rock in the dome against Boise State, on the opening play if he does what he's supposed to do.
Mark, this class that you've put together, the past season was not what you're accustomed to at Georgia, yet you've been able to use the phrase that we've heard a lot during the recruiting season, the dream team, putting together a lot of guys from in-state. How would you say, why has that been able to come together despite the fact you guys didn't have the type of season on the field you customarily have?
Well, first of all, there was a lot of guys that committed early that, stood very firm in the process. The Sterling Bailey, Corey Moore, Marlo Herrera, those kind of guys, they committed early and they just hung in there through thick and thin. And then, when the other boys started to see there was a great opportunity and a great need to come in here and make plays for Georgia and do it in their home state, they got excited. And, of course, there's a lot of out-of-state players, too, that we're so proud of. And we tell the kids out of state, if we got to find somebody out of our state, you better be special. We're not going to anybody's state to look for a number 2 or a B-level player. So we're going for the very best person and player out of state, too. So it's just turned out to be a tremendous class for us, and we're all just thrilled.
Ray Drew, a terrific defensive player that you've signed in this class, had the calling of the Dogs, calling out some of his fellow Georgia players, encouraging them to come to Athens with him. What impact do you think that had on the finish of this recruiting class?
I think it was important. Ray is a young man who has a lot of charisma. He's a ordained minister. He's a tremendous football player. He's got great personality, and quite frankly, he's got great recruiting skills. And he's a guy that people want to be a part of. They want to be a part of a team that has players like that and people like Ray. And I'm just really happy the way Ray handled everything. And he certainly, I think, encouraged others to come here right at the final stretch.
Mark, when you've looked at your program and evaluated areas for improvement, what will be the biggest difference we see in the upcoming fall from the last couple of years?
Well, I think the big thing is, our defense right now has had a season with Todd Grantham, our new defensive coordinator. They've had a chance to learn exactly what he wants to get done, and we've had a chance to recruit. This is the first class we've had to recruit towards those types of ball players. And, you've got a freshman quarterback last season who now is much more seasoned, ready to go. We've got tremendous kicker in Walsh and a great punter in Butler. So I think we've got a lot of the ingredients, and I think every class, every team that ever wins a championship needs a boost from the incoming class, and I see that coming. So there's a lot of energy on this team, and we're really having a great off season right now.
Well, Mark, congratulations on a great class. Good job keeping the players home in the state of Georgia, and wish you the best of luck in the upcoming season.
I appreciate the opportunity to be on the show.